Yo, what's good homies? So today we're going to be testing out which is the best Formula Drift car in Forza Horizon 5. And to do this, I'm going to be doing 2 runs with each FD car up and down the Volcano Drift Zone. I also want to preface that these cars are going to be completely stock with upgrades and tuning, so it's an even playing field. But before we start, please consider subscribing if you like the content, and also please leave a like and comment in the video so that it gets recommended to more people. But yeah, that's it, let's get it. Alright boys, so the first car for today is going to be the Rockstar Energy Mark V Toyota Supra. Alright, here we go. Trying to keep as much angle and speed as possible. Predictions, I really feel like the Mark IV Supra, the Dan Burkett one, and also the Odi Bakchis S14. I feel like those are going to be the best two, just from a little prediction standpoint. I'm actually curious, let me know what your guys' favorite Formula Drift car is in the comments. I'm an Odi Bakchis fan myself. I know a lot of people like Adam LZ. Wait, does he even have a? I don't think Adam LZ's Formula Drift cars in Forza. Just realized that. I haven't really been watching Formula Drift as much as the season's like over. I used to watch that during religion class. Didn't Vaughn get in Junior retire too? On an L. Does this car only have 4 gears? What? Kinda weird. Whatever, that will make it work. I don't think you really need more than 4 for drifting, to be honest. 3rd and 4th gear is usually the one to be in. Oh wow. First drift zone coming in at just under 1 million. Oh, there we go. I'm trying to get as many points as possible at the end. Kind of surprising, to be honest. Usually I'm able to get 1 million first try. I thought this car would easily do it, but maybe not. I mean, the car still got a chance to redeem itself. We still got the downhill section, which usually gets a higher drift score, so see how it does. Alright, get some speed going. Let's hit it. This video's gonna take up so much storage on my computer. I just went through and deleted like a bunch of old videos. Still it's saved for some reason. Low-key running out of storage. You have to invest in another SSD and maybe a hard drive. I think this car is unnaturally grippy for it being a specifically drift car. Like I really gotta force it to stay sideways. I don't know why, I feel like it should be gliding. Maybe it's just like, I forget what you call it, in like an attack like stance. Or like pace driving, I guess? So they can stay closer? I don't know. Look, he expected to be way more slidey though. I feel like the gearing's like slightly off too. Like 4th is like a tiny bit too long. Or sometimes it won't even like spin the wheels. Jeez, yeah, that's my bad. That was a horrible turn. Okay, yeah, we'll definitely hit 1 million on the way down. Let's see, what's our final score? Alright, about 1,030,000 almost. Not too bad. But yeah, let's move on to the next one. See what we got. Alright, up next we got the M2. I actually mess with this car. I think it's sick. Okay, just gating speed. The gearing is so much better on this car. Alright. Go. As I take out the entire guardrail. This one's way more slidey. What? Yeah, I don't know what was happening with the Supra. Oh, I'm able to hold way more angle too. Or at least throw way more angle. I feel like this car's a lot slower though. Maybe that's a good thing, I don't know. I think it definitely has way less grip. Which I'd assume is a good thing. We'll find out. My goal is not to spin out once this entire video. I mean, I'm only in the second car, but I'm going pretty strong so far. Hey, this car's feeling so much better already. Right up on the guardrail. This one has to be a... This has to get a million drift score uphill. Come on. We're right there. Please. Yes, we did it. Alright, so immediately this one's better than the Supra. At least uphill. Alright, now time for the downhill section in the M2. Oh no, that's not a spin. We don't count that. We don't count that as a spin. Alright, we're sitting comfortably over a million on the downhill for the M2 and our infantry. But yeah, I think definitely the M2 is automatically higher than the Supra by a good amount. Let's see how good the next one does. Alright, up next we got Ryan Turk's Toyota Corolla hatchback. He's low-key sick. Now if y'all are wondering what your boy's driving in real life, it's this, but the sedan, not the hatchback, not wide-bodied, and not turned into a drift car. Yeah, your boy's whipping a Toyota Corolla. This thing's building even less grip than the M2. I think it's such a short wheelbase. Looks so weird. You would think that with a short wheelbase it'd be able to transition pretty quickly, but you'd be wrong. Oh come on, we're right there. But this is definitely gonna be close for a million. Oh no, we got it. Yes, sir. I don't know if that was actually more than the M2 or not. I think that was really close. I'll have to see. Alright, now time for the downhill section. Get some speed. Well, it may have been too much. Nope, we're good. Oh yeah, that was an easy million. Easy million drift score. This has to be the highest. Oh yeah. I feel like I'm gonna hit this tree every single time. It's better to like hold the angle and go off the course at the end. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's our highest drift run so far. It's downhill in the Corolla. Alright, here we go. I do the uphill run in the Forsberg, I'm pretty sure, 350Z. Nope, 370, my bad. Oh, I think this one's a grippy car. I think low-key sounds like a lawnmower, I'm not gonna lie. Low-key sounds trash. Well, you can never go off of Forza sounds. Forza sounds are pretty bad as it is. Everyone's hyping up the Horizon 5 sounds and it's just still not that good. To be honest, it sounds more like a weed whacker than a lawnmower. Sounds like lawn equipment. Gotta love the VQ. I don't even know if this thing has a VQ. Yeah, it's looking like a million. Yeah, that might have been our best uphill run so far. Pretty damn good. Alright, time for the good old downhill. Oh my god, I almost spun it. I was trying to get too much angle. Okay, I don't think that was as good as the Corolla, but that's still a pretty solid downhill run with 350Z. Nope, 370Z, I did it again. Alright, we got next. Yes, sir, it is the million. That's my goal for every single run, just to get over 1,000,000. Alright, pretty solid downhill run. This car's pretty mid. Alright, moving on, we have whatever the hell this is. You know what, the truck did a little bit better than I was actually expecting. I wasn't even expecting to get 1,000,000 drift score. How weird it looked, but... You know, never judge a book by its cover, I guess. Alright, I feel like again this one's not the best, but it's definitely not the worst. Mid. Alrighty, moving on, we have a Mustang. Cool. Oh no, I don't think we're getting 1,000,000 on this. Yeah, that's rough. Mustang was our second ever car, and I had 1,000,000 with uphill. Other than the Mark V. That is rough. So you can perform a little bit better downhill. We'll see. Here you go, let's see if it can't do any better downhill. Oh boy, it's not looking good for the Mustang. Only a few corners left, we just hit 900k. This car's trash. This is the first car to not get 1,000,000 drift score downhill. This is easily the worst car so far. Alright, next up we got the Matt Field C5 Corvette, I'm pretty sure. No, that's a C6, I'm stupid. Alright, pretty decent run for the C6 Corvette. Not too bad. It was a very solid downhill run. Alright, next up we have an RX-8. Cool. Wow, all the way up to 10,000 RPM. That sounds really good. Oh boy. No. Oh no, we couldn't get 1,000,000. Alright, hopefully the downhill run's a little bit better. We'll see. A much better downhill run, but still not the best. Oh, this one's sick. Next up we got the 599. Forgot the dude's name who drives this in actual Formula Drift, but I know it's cool. Man, that was a rough uphill. That might have been the worst one yet, in the coolest car. Alright, that's pretty rough. I was low-key expecting more out of this car. Alright boys, next up we got the Oracle Dodge Viper. I know a lot of people like this one. I'm a pretty big fan of it myself. It's sick. Very, very solid uphill run. That might have been the highest scoring one so far. This car's actually really good. My predictions may be wrong. Very solid downhill run too. I don't think that was the highest scoring downhill run, but it was pretty close. I'm pretty sure we had like 1,070,000. I forget which car it was, but yeah, this one might be right now the highest scoring one we have in general. So we could take the average. See what's next. Oh, here we go. My favorite, the Odi Bakchis S14. The little S15 front bumper. Sick. Alright, here we go. Oh yeah, easy million. That's got to be our highest scoring uphill run so far. See if it can perform just as well downhill. Alright, that's pretty solid downhill. I'm pretty sure the average of this is going to be #1 so far. I think we still got like 2 more cars to go. We'll see. Alright, up next we got the Dan Burkett M4 Supra. I'm sure this will be a lot of people's favorites. Supra is a very hyped up car. A bit overrated, one could say. One could argue. What the fuck is happening? Well, let me restart that one. That was kind of scuffed. Oh yeah, that was pretty good too. I think that was, oof, I couldn't tell you, maybe second best? I had to guess. We'll see at the end though. The prediction might be right though. S14 might be first, S might be second. Again, pretty solid downhill. I think this car is a solid second overall right now. Couldn't tell you though. Alright, finally, we're on the last Formula Drift car. I've been filming this for like 2 hours-ish now. Getting mad tired, not even gonna lie. Don't feel like doing this anymore, but we'll hustle, we'll push through for the content. E30, cool. I don't think I've ever seen this car in Formula Drift, I'll be honest, but you know, to each their own, I guess. Oh, this car's feeling really good. Word that's a third gear drifter, but hey, I'm not complaining. Unique. Yeah, to be expected. Not a million drift score. I'm pretty close though. Alright, the final run of the video. Downhill in the E30. Not expecting much from this, to be honest. But we'll see. Surprisingly, we got a million drift score with this. To be honest, I don't know how I did that. Car is pretty trash, but you know, we persevere. I'll collect these points real quick. Alright, but I guess that about does it for this video. I'll throw the whatever the average score of all the cars up on screen right now. But yeah, thanks for watching. Subscribe if you like the content. Like and comment so it gets recommended. And I guess that's about it. Peace.